Welcome to Corey's Corner. This is the first episode of my Golang tutorial. In this episode, we're going to be going over variables, packages, and we are, of course, going to be printing out Hello World. So, to get started, you can head on over to go.dev/learn and you can install the latest version of Go. Compared to other languages, installation is very easy, so I'm not going to be going over that. But after that, we're going to create a directory. And we're just going to call this Hello World. And inside of Hello World, our Hello World directory, we're going to create a file, and it's going to be called main.go. So every Go program, the file ending is .go. Once we have that file created, you can open up your favorite text editor. Mine will be Atom, and we will get started. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. So what I got to do is I can cd into hello world and then run atom dot. There we go. And I open the main.go file. So we have our Go file. The first thing that we need to do is declare what package this file is in. So a package is basically just an organization of code in Go. It's sort of like a namespace or a module in Ruby. So actually, it's more of just like a way to namespace code. It's actually not at all like a module. But anyway, our package is going to be called main. Now, Go has no built-in print functions, so we actually need to import the format package to be able to print out things to as standard out. So we can do import with followed by our package name. In this case, the package name for printing things is FMT, which is shorthand for format. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a main function. So Go is a lot like C in that it is a statically typed programming language, but every program, I mean, for anything to run in Go, it happens inside the main function. So when you run a Go file, it will look for the main function and run that. So the first thing, if we want to print something, we can do we call the format package and then we call the method name. In this case, we'll call println and we'll just pass hello world right here. If we come on over to our tutorial, while we're inside of the directory of which our Go file is in, we can do go run main.go. And you'll see we get hello world. So Go is a programming language that comes with a lot of command line utilities. And I kind of like this because you can, well, one, you can cross-compile. You can cross-compile binaries, but you can also, you know, do stuff like test your file or clean it up, make it look nice and stuff like that. And we'll probably go over those later. But we are now going to go over variables. So there are two ways to declare variables. You use the var keyword followed by the variable name followed by the type. So my name is Corey. Or you could do this little operator right here. So colon equals, this basically infers the variable name. So in Go, it is a statically typed language, but you can use the colon equals operator to infer the variable name, the variable's type. I know I said name before, but we want to infer the type of the variable. In this case, it will automatically be inferred to int. And actually, in this case, we don't need the string declaration here. We can also infer it with var. So the var, a keyword, and then the colon equals are very similar. There are some subtle differences, but just know that you can declare variables with var. So I could do something like this. I could declare a variable and then I can assign it later like this. Whereas with the colon equals operator, you need to declare and assign the variable on the same line. Another difference is that the colon equals operator, I don't even know what this is called, I probably should, but that can only be used inside of functions. So if we want to print out a string with some variables, we can use the format package. We can do printf hello world. My name is %s. We'll print a new line character. And we just pass in our name right here. For now, I'm just going to delete the age variable. Well, actually, I'll keep that just to show you guys what happens. So we'll run main.go. Oh, I needed to add a comma here, but we're still going to get an error, which I did on purpose. So in Go, if you have a package or a variable declared in your program and it's not used, when you run or compile the program, you're going to get a warning that you did not use that variable or package. So we're just going to delete the age variable right here, and now our program should be working. Hello world, my name is Corey. So the var keyword, like I said before, can be used to infer the type of a variable. So we can actually just take this string clause off. We will get the, oops. Oh, so you can only do that. You can only infer the variable's type with the var keyword when you assign it a value on the same line as it is declared. Again, I am still learning. One of the reasons that I make these tutorials is so I can learn these languages better. So if I mess up, I'm going to correct myself, but just cut me some slack. I'm no professional yet. So printf is, stands for format print. So if we wanted to print out an age, my name is Corey and I am %d, %d years old, do a /n, and get rid of this escape character. We can do age equals 23. I won't be 23 for long though. Birthday's coming up, folks. And then we can do go run main.go. We see that we can print all of this out. So go. We see that just in review, all of the code in a Go file runs through the main function. We have to declare the package of our whatever package we're working in, our package name, at the top of every file. And we need to use imports even for printing stuff out. So in this case, we use the import format function. We can also, if we have multiple imports, you can just do that, followed by, whatever my package is. I'm sure we'll see that in the next video, or the next videos when we get into things. So again, Go is a statically typed programming language where you can, but it also has ways where you can infer the variable types. And then we use the format package to print stuff out. And whenever we use a package, the basic syntax is package name, followed by a dot, followed by the method which we want to call, and the method is always uppercase. That's different from most languages. Usually the package or the module or the class will be uppercase, or the methods will be lowercase. So that is just something to take note of. And now when we declare variables, the basic syntax is var, variable name, type, and then optionally we can assign it on the same line or assign it later. But that is all for this video. In the next video, we'll be going over more of functions, and please like and subscribe. Check out the Corey's Corner podcast, and thank you again for watching these videos. I really hope that you learned something.